Foods has disavowed a product that was basically just water with 3 sticks of asparagus in it. So this was being sold at one specific Whole Foods. It wasn't a Whole Foods-wide situation. But in Los Angeles, people were outraged when they saw $6 bottles of water with asparagus in it. And they were wondering, what the hell is this? Well, after one Los Angeles shopper by the name of Marielle Wakim wrote about this, they decided to respond to it, and here's what they had to say. We looked into this right away and found that this item was being carried in just one of our stores in California. It was meant to be water with the essence of vegetables and or mushrooms to be used as broth, similar to bone broth, which are typically made over a long period of time soaking in water. This product was made incorrectly and has since been removed from one store where it was carried. So I think that this was an experiment. I think that this was a pilot program by Whole Foods.
To see what they could get away with.
Yeah, they're like, look at these fucking hippies, right? Let's put some fucking asparagus in the water and see how much we can charge for it. And for once, liberals are like, no, this goes a little too far, dog. We're not gonna buy that.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. There's something, but that statement of Whole Foods, just in general, it was meant to be water with the essence of vegetables and or mushrooms. Already, you're like, oh, I never want to go again. To be used as broth, similar to a bone broth. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, bone broth, it's like used to make soups and stuff like that. I know what bone broth is, but this, I mean, their cop-out is hilarious. I think that they were trying to see what they can get away with, for sure.
Essence of vegetables.
Yeah, yeah.
I got it. I know what it means, but it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and $5.99. That's crazy.
$6. But you know what? I'm still going to go to Whole Foods. They got that awesome salad bar. I'm all about that.
So Whole Foods is fantastic. It's everything about it. Look, this is the you know, I used to go to one grocery store, and it was the grocery store where the guy punched me in the top of the head when he was walking around, and he grabbed the lobster out of the case and held it above his head.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I got beat up well, I didn't get beat up. I tried to stop a fight, but like that was it. You went to the grocery store where a guy walked around in his boxer shorts and no shirt, his belly, he looked like Chris Christie.
I never went to a store like that. You crazy?
I know, but you're like 2 generations behind me. Yeah, the guy goes in there, and I've told the story on the Turks before. He's wearing nothing but boxer shorts, no shirt, no. And he walks in, and he's on everything. Mm-hmm. And at one point, he reached his hand in the lobster tank and took a lobster out. Lobster's like, you know. And then when the manager, I was buying a steak and milk. And just to give you an idea how long ago this was, I know, yeah, it was probably like a pint of milk and a steak. And I go over, and nobody was helping the manager, and the manager's like, you got to leave. And the guy starts swinging at the manager, and he was all sweaty, and his skin. Yeah. And then I went over to try and help the manager, and the guy, he was like 6'4", 300. And the guy looks down at me like I'm a gnat on him, and he punched me with his knuckle on top of my head, on the crown of my head, like, boom, right down. I cried. Instantly, I was like,
what did you do?
Well, it hurt, and I tried, and then he shoved me away, and nobody else helped, and then he ran out of the store, and the cops came, and then I went back to the register to buy my milk and steak, and nobody said anything, nobody gave it to me for free or anything. That was it. Like, I thought that was going to be, like, somebody was going to be like, hey, dude, thanks. You know, thanks for trying. He was like assaulting the manager.
If someone asked me to point to the person in this office who's the least likely to get into any type of physical altercation, you would be that person. I can't believe that someone punched you in the head.
And he looked at me before he punched me in the head with a look that said, Nat, I'm about to punch you in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, who's this?
Oh my God, what a mean guy.
Yeah, he was a crazy person. He was on drugs. But I will not get into an altercation, but I will come, I like to think that I will come to the aid of those in need.
Yeah.
I think. I did there, and I got nothing for it.
Don't do that again.
Well, no, if somebody...
Call the cops. Well, don't call the cops. Yeah. I don't know what you should do in that situation. Just don't call the cops and don't get involved.
But now, you can go to like 1,000 grocery stores. Like, that was it. Yeah. That's where you had to go. It was at the A&P in D.C. And you had to go there. Now, I mean, Whole Foods and Trader Joe's and Gelson's, for crying out loud, and Bristol Farms. We like live in a grocery wonderland here.
Yeah.
Everything is delicious.
Everything is delicious.
And the Republicans want to take it all away from us.